Every few months I do a little recap of how I lost my eye because when new people come to my page, they have questions, so I answer them. So I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when I was 1 year old, and that quite quickly spread to affecting my eyes. So I developed something called uveitis, which is a pretty common thing for people to experience, but there's different levels of it. Some people might have it once or twice in their life and never get any damage from it. Other people like me, I'll get flares multiple times a year throughout my entire eye, so there's inflammation throughout the whole thing, and it causes permanent damage really quickly. So when I was younger, I would get these flares, we would do eye drops, we would do steroid injections directly into the eye. I was also on biologics for the arthritis because that was the root cause. And I also did ointment, so creams right into the eye. It was brutal. Growing up having to deal with that all the time, it was terrible. I ended up going fully blind in my right eye around the age of 11 or 12, and that was a build up to it. So it started years before that where my vision got blurry, and then I started seeing more and more spots throughout my vision, and then it went fully white. All I saw when I would close my one eye was just white, and then that escalated to being fully nothing. Just absolutely, I would see nothing with this eye open. So I had that happen around 11 or 12, and then when I was 21, I had been dealing with really severe eye pain in my blind eye. It was happening at first every couple weeks. I'd have okay, this is a really bad day for my eye. It would get really red, it would hurt really bad, I'd be really light sensitive, all while not seeing anything out of it. So then that escalated to being an everyday occurrence. If I stayed up too late, if I was out in the sun too much, if I did too much in a day, it would cause my eye to be extremely painful. I'd have to wear sunglasses, I'd be icing it. I'd have to make sure I can't really go out that much. I can't go to a weekend thing without knowing I can rest. It was affecting my every single day and what I could do in a day. So one doctor told me, they're there's nothing we can do about that. This is bulb eye, so pretty much end stage eye. Your eye, once it's dead, eventually it'll start to shrink, and that's really painful because your eye's not working right. And so he said you can try to put steroid drops in it. It won't do anything, but you can give it a go if you want. So that broke me for a while. I remember just crying and being this is gonna be my life. There's nothing that can be done. I just have to live in this